John Morrison, Johnny Nitro, Johnny Impact, Johnny Mundo. Anyway, our Johnny Boy is returning to the WWE. Or is he? WWE possibly ruined The Fiend already? My guy is facing Seth Rollins at Hell in a Cell for the championship, but in the house shows, keep in mind these are non-canon, in house shows he's facing Seth Rollins and even gets down on him. That sounded so wrong. Sounds kinda interesting though. You get the point, he doesn't look very strong. Is there a problem with that? We're gonna try to answer that question in a second. What's actually worse is Dana Brooke. Why? Well, she's a bad wrestler, I don't know. But not only that, we have this mysterious character in the WWE called The Fiend. But now, thanks to Dana Brooke's Instagram, my guy looks like a complete goofball. Am I supposed to take this seriously? Has Dana Brooke ever seen a single episode of Monday Night Raw? It's not that big of a deal, but why? What's next? Pictures of Bray Wyatt buying baby wipes for his child? Eating burritos? Visiting Bo? Eating a nice schnitzel? Katie Vick situation? Why so early, Dana?
Good morning, everybody.
Your people so soft and lazy.
The ultimate farmer.
Little naive farm boy.
Country style.
Welcome everybody to another episode of Greatness of Wrestling. It's been a while. I really need to make these episodes a bit more often, but you know, the good thing is I miss doing them, so it's gonna be a better episode. So let's talk about Bray Wyatt. Hands down, the best Seth Rollins rivalry in a while is against The Fiend. One of the biggest reasons is because, well, it's actually well written. This is quite possibly the funniest thing I've seen in a while. And it's unpredictable. Like, we have this new character, The Fiend, and he looks very strong. Like, this dude right here has pictures of legends that he actually attacked. He means business. On the other hand, Seth Rollins just recently won the Universal Championship. So who is going to win the match? Bray Wyatt or Seth Rollins? It's pretty unpredictable because you would think that WWE would not ruin Bray Wyatt so quickly. Not so fast. WWE are already giving signs that this character is probably already ruined. So during this live event, we see Bray Wyatt versus Seth Rollins, and it's not as bad as you think, honestly, because yes, Bray Wyatt lost the match, but he lost the match with disqualification because he didn't stop the mandible claw. Not so bad, right? Well, then Seth Rollins basically destroyed the guy. He gave him a few curb stomps, and there's nothing wrong with that. I expect that at Hell in a Cell, but this video got a lot of views. And people are not going to take The Fiend as seriously. I really don't think he should wrestle in live events, especially right now, especially against Seth Rollins. Thankfully, he kinda redeemed himself, so like I've said, it's not that big of a deal, but many people are talking about it. Some people are overreacting. I wanna hear your thoughts on this situation because I'm kinda confused. In my opinion, they should not do that, but then again, it's not that big of a deal because it's non-canon. But then again, it kinda gives you a sign that The Fiend is not as strong as you may think. Some people are saying that The Fiend should not win the championship because he shouldn't care about the championship, he's not a wrestler, he's just this monster. No, it is Bray Wyatt with the mask. They're not even trying to portray the guy as something else, it's Bray Wyatt's persona. So why not? The Undertaker held a championship, Kane held the championship, there's nothing wrong with that. What's wrong is him already losing against Seth Rollins. And that's exactly what WWE will probably do. He will lose against Seth Rollins and then he's gonna be even madder than he ever was. He's going to destroy everyone on the roster. I don't care, he lost the match. If you think that Bray Wyatt losing the match would actually work, think again. They already did that with Braun Strowman multiple times and it never worked. After he loses a title match, do you care about Braun Strowman? No, you don't, because you know that WWE do not trust the guy. But like I've said, the highlight of this is actually Dana Brooke. My girl never seen a single episode of WWE. We have this mysterious character. Let's put him on Instagram. Yeah, why not? Again, I know that people are overreacting about it, but it's just funny. I don't know. I'm not even mad about it. I just find it very hilarious. And after Monday Night Raw, Seth Rollins gave him a few curb stomps. The lights basically went off, and that's it. So basically, Seth Rollins is still stronger than Bray Wyatt, Wyatt, but Bray Wyatt has the ability to disappear. I'm not a fan of that. At least they're not putting that on television, but it gives you a clear sign that Bray Wyatt is possibly not winning the match. But I cannot wait though. Like, that's one of the most unpredictable matches in a while. Johnny Mundo, Morrison, Nitro, Impact, Diesel, Gas, Johnny Telemunda, Jonathan, Johnny Boy. Anyway, he's possibly returning to the WWE. According to Pro Wrestling Insider, a deal between John Morrison and McMahon has been finalized, so he's coming back to the WWE. The former Intercontinental Champion left the company in 2011. To me, it always seemed like he had that promising push and he's going to be the next big WWE superstar, but for one reason, WWE never actually embraced it, and people love the guy. I don't know if it's true or not, but it's possibly because at WrestleMania 27 he didn't hug Trish Stratus because he had personal beef with her. I think it had to do something with Melina or something like that, and Trish Stratus replaced her. Something along those lines. I could be wrong. But you know, the pettiness of WWE. I used to be a big fan. When I saw Miz and John Morrison the first time, I was like, you know what? This guy is the next star. I never thought in my wildest dreams that The Miz could be the next WWE champion. Look at this goofball. John Morrison, on the other hand, he's the closest thing to a man crush you'll ever get. Always been a fan, but like I've said, he was one of these mid-card talent that never really got to the main event. Who knows, if he stayed longer, maybe he would have been a WWE champion. But it's been 8 years since he left the WWE. Time flies, and I hope that he's going to join SmackDown Live or Monday Nitro instead of NXT. He definitely shouldn't be in NXT because he's an established star. But it's gonna be interesting. I mean, WWE hyped Shelton Benjamin as well when they did the first brand split back in 2016, but they never really did anything with the guy. It's kinda sad. Hopefully it's not gonna be the same with John Morrison, Impact, Mundo, Nitro, and I wanna see this reunion. That's how you actually should debut John Morrison, either a Royal Rumble or have The Miz in a 2-on-1 storyline. The Miz brings back his partner, the same partner that he actually in kayfabe, well, you know, got out of the WWE. Maybe it doesn't make a lot of sense, but it would be a cool moment. But is it actually happening? Well, John Morrison actually replied, and people have mixed reactions to it. Thanks for the heads up, Pro Wrestling Insider. Please let me know when I'm signing with AEW or Ring of Honor. He didn't say that he's not signing with the WWE. Maybe he wants to keep the surprise, but I wouldn't. I mean, back in 2016, AJ Styles did the same thing when people found out that he's actually signing with the WWE. It does seem way too random to be like, John Morrison is returning to WWE. Who knows? I guess we'll have to wait and see. So because of the new WWE brand split and the draft, new commentary teams have been confirmed. And I don't know how to feel about them. So Monday Nitro is going to have Vic Joseph, Dio Madden, and Jerry Lawler. Never heard of the first two, but Jerry Lawler coming back. Kinda cool, I guess. It's kinda weird that Jerry Lawler is going to be in the WWE and Jim Ross is going to be in AEW. Pretty interesting. Doesn't really feel like the A show anymore, if I'm being honest. I would prefer Booker T on commentary. And there's one more thing that I found very disappointing, but before that, let's talk about the other commentary teams. NXT is going to have Mauro Ranallo, Beth Phoenix, and Nigel McGuinness. Nothing really changes. And SmackDown is going to have Michael Cole, Corey Graves, and Renee Young. She's gonna be a special contributor, whatever that means. SmackDown definitely feels like the A show as of right now, if I'm being honest. The only issue I have is, where is Tom Phillips and Byron Saxton? They were not that bad, if I'm being honest. I actually like them a lot, especially lately. Tom Phillips was like the face, the voice of SmackDown. It's really worrying. Hopefully they're not getting released. I wouldn't be shocked though, because for one reason or another, they actually had the balls to release Justin Roberts, one of the best WWE announcers. So it's kind of worrying. And that's all I have for you today. A big week of wrestling is coming. Raw premiere, big NXT, AEW debut, and SmackDown debut on Fox, the 20th anniversary of SmackDown. And then I think even Hell in a Cell. So much wrestling. On one hand, I'm happy, a lot of changes, new era definitely. I cannot wait to see the ratings of AEW compared to NXT. The only issue I have is it's very stressful, and as much as I like wrestling, if I would not be a YouTuber, I could not watch that much wrestling. I could not. I know that you guys will expect reviews and stuff, so I will have to watch, but my head already hurts. Raw, SmackDown, NXT, AEW, Hell in a Cell, so much. Way too much wrestling. I've seen people saying you should watch Impact as well. Hard pass. Anyway, so that's it for today. Thank you for watching this video. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you want to support the channel, make sure to click that like button. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. And as always, your boy The Great One. Peace, love, and hugs. It's been a pleasure.